ever notice how easy it is to complain, but how hard it is to ask? We say, I'm so tired of struggling. I've never had enough. Or I wish someone would just help me. But here's the truth. Complaining is not asking. Complaining is a declaration of lack. Asking is an invitation for alignment. And the difference between the two is the difference between staying stuck and becoming abundant. If you've ever wondered why things seem slow to shift in your life, it might be because your words are describing the problem and not directing the solution. In this video, we're going to talk about what it truly means to ask from a place of power, clarity, and faith, and how that shift alone can open doors. I'm not sure if this video is for you, but if you've ever felt like you're working really hard, but you're not moving forward, you're probably one mind shift away from seeing some real change. So let's talk about it. Here's what most people don't realize. Complaining is still a form of prayer. It's just directed towards the problem and not the provider. Every time you speak lack, your subconscious takes notes. It says, okay, that's the frequency that we're living in. And your brain starts filtering that reality. That is neuroscience. Your reticular activating system decides what information matters most to you based on your repetition and emotional charge. So if all you ever speak about is what's wrong, your brain literally stops seeing what's right. That's why gratitude and resourcefulness are such powerful and important principles inside Abundance by Design. They don't just change your mood, they change your actual neural patterns. Complaining drains energy, asking directs it. And here's the thing, God can handle your honesty. He can handle your emotions, but He responds to faith, not frustration. When you ask, you open a channel. You create space for divine solutions. When you complain, you close it. Because you've already decided that lack is going to be the outcome. And it's not about being positive all the time. It's about being clear. So the next time you feel yourself complaining, pause and ask, what am I really asking right now? Maybe it's not more money. Maybe it's stability. Maybe it's not success, but maybe it's peace. And maybe it's not help that you're actually seeking, but partnership. And when you can name that, you shift from noise to navigation. That's what asking does. It repositions you for abundance. Now, let's make this practical. Here's a quick framework that I teach inside of Abundance by Design. First, you want to name it, right? Identify the complaint. For example, I'm tired of being broke. And then after that, 2, you want to neutralize it. Remove the judgment. Instead of thinking or feeling, I'm tired of being broke, allow yourself to just feel it. Okay, this is how I feel right now. And then reframe it as a request. I am open to abundant opportunities to increase my income. This is where the psychology meets the metaphysics, because your brain can't focus on the problems and the solutions at the same time. If I can show you how to ask with clarity, will you promise to stop using words to reinforce your struggle? Because I bet you're a bit like me. You've spent years talking about what you didn't want, when all along, the power to create what you do want was sitting right there in your mouth. The masculine asks through force. The feminine asks through frequency. When you're in your feminine, you're not begging. You're aligning. You don't chase, you call in. It's not, can someone help me please? It's, I'm ready to receive the support I've been prepared for. How would it feel if every time you ask, you believe that it was already in motion? That's not delusion. that's alignment. The good news is you don't have to earn what's already meant for you. You just have to match it. And that's what Abundance by Design is all about. Learning to design your mindset, your habits, and your energy around receiving what's already yours. So if you take one thing from this video, let it be this: you cannot complain your way into abundance. You have to ask your way to it clearly, intentionally, and confidently. If that resonated with you, go ahead and subscribe, because this channel is where we learn to live from overflow, not overwhelm. And if you're ready to go deeper, my program Abundance by Design is now open. And it's not about manifesting. It's about mastering the inner systems that create sustainable freedom and opportunity. You can find the link below along with my email list, where I send reflections, journal prompt, and first access to everything that I create. Remember, most people spend their lives complaining about closed doors. You're the one who's learning to unlock them.